Hello glider pilots, this is going to be the first of 3 videos where we're going to go over the secrets to solo. These are the tips that I use with my students to get them to solo faster and to be more prepared for it when they do. Okay, right now we're going to go over the first tip, chair flying. Okay, how do you fly a chair? Well, I'll show you. Okay. The problem with solo is you have to do everything yourself and things happen fast. So what we need to do is we can't slow down any of the flying portion. All of that will happen at the same speed no matter what. What we need to do is speed ourselves up, and chair flying allows us to practice our procedures so that way we are faster and ready to do them by ourselves, and we can do them smoothly and easily. So chair flying, this is something that's done everywhere from fighter pilots all the way to the airlines, and it should be absolutely part of your process of preparation as you get ready to solo. Now that you've flown a number of flights and you've seen the takeoff portion, tow or winch launch, you've done free flight, and then finally you've done the landing, you know what it all looks like. And what we want to do is we want to speed ourselves up. And so what we're going to do 3 times on the night before our next lesson or next flight, the night before, so that way we can do this and wake up rested the next day. We want to move all this information into our long-term memory. We're going to practice 3 pattern tows, okay? Whether that be arrow tow behind a tow plane or winch launch, okay? And what we do is you know now where all the different controls are in the glider. You know about where the instruments are. You know the airspeed indicator and your variometer are going to be about here. You know your altimeter is going to be there. You know that your stick is in front of you and and the air brake is on this to the side. And we're going to go through the motion. Some people ask me, when I'm chair flying, should I use a simulator? Should I use a picture of the cockpit? No, it's all inside your head. We're trying to visualize where these controls and where these instruments are so we can do this. Talk yourself through chair flying, okay? This is how, again, fighter pilots use this to practice their procedures, okay? And let me tell you, they have to do a lot of things very quickly. So if it works for them, it works for us in gliders, okay? So I'm going to practice exactly the way I would do it. If I'm sitting inside of a Grove 103, okay, at Tucson Soaring Club, I'm going to practice chair flying a pattern, okay? It's going to actually take you longer to talk through it than it would be to actually do it. But a pattern tow is so quick, okay, it shows very quickly if you are on top, head of the airplane, if you're on top of your game, or if you are still practicing and need more time, okay? So the pattern tow is a great thing to determine whether a student is ready to solo or not, okay? So let's just go through it, okay? I'm gonna sit in my sit down in the glider. Now, you're gonna move your hands in space. It looks goofy. That's okay. The point is that we're practicing our procedures. So I sit down in the glider. I'm gonna go through my normal checklist. At Tucson Soaring Club, we use CB sit, CBE. Controls, free and correct, okay? B, ballast, sit. S is for straps. I'm strapped in, okay? Instruments, set 2100. Make sure that my radios are on. T, trim, set for takeoff, okay? C, canopy, okay? Down and locked, and I'm going to check both canopies like I normally would, and I'll set the little window open and have the little vent open. C, B, okay, final B, brakes, going to check that it raises on the left and right, okay, and then I'm going to close it. I'm going to make sure it closes on the right and then the left, okay, done. E, emergency procedure, okay, wind is calm, below 200 feet, I'm going to land straight ahead, above 200 feet, I'm going to make a left turn and return back to the field, okay? Okay, I've gone through my checklist. I'm going to, got my hand on the stick. Okay, I'm going to give a thumbs up to my line chief to level my wings. Okay, the tow plane is going to start taking up slack. Okay, and slack's taken up. Okay, he's going to waggle his wings. I'm going to waggle his rudder. I'm going to waggle my rudder in response. Okay. Okay, now he's starting to go. I'm going to hold the stick about where I want it, about an inch to an inch and a half back, holding it back. Okay. Okay, he's coming up. Okay, my nose wheel is up. Now both of my wheels are up. I'm going to stay with the tow plane. Going to give a little bit of forward pressure on the stick to stay with the tow plane. He's coming up. Okay, and I'm passing by where our clubhouse is. And now we're past the end of the runway. 200 feet. Make my 200 feet call. Okay. He's starting to turn. Okay. I'm going to turn with him using stick and rudder together. And I'm moving my feet down below in the air as if I were on the rudder pedals. Okay. Okay. And then he rolls out. I'm going to roll out and stay directly behind him. Okay. We're on crosswind. Okay. Now he's going to go a little further out. He's going to turn left downwind. Okay. Okay, I'm going to turn with him, pointing at his outside wingtip, staying with him, keep him on the horizon. Okay, he rolls out on downwind. Okay, rolling out behind him. And we're about midfield, and we're now 1,000 feet. Okay, look left, look right, and release. I'm going to start my turn to the right. Okay, get the nose down a little bit. Okay. And I'm coming around, and now I'm on downwind. You could start your before landing checklist either in the turn or once you've rolled out into downwind. But you're going to go through your checklist. U-stall, undercarriage, down and locked, speed, set 55. Trim is set. Air brakes, okay? Left, open, open, closed, closed. Look, okay, the rest of the pattern ahead of me is clear. The runway below and to my left is clear. Windstock is still calm. Okay, I'm going to be landing on runway 26 left, which is our normal landing runway at El Tiro. Look and land. El Tiro traffic, this is Grobe 48 Whiskey, left downwind, runway 26 left. Okay, I'm flying down. Okay, I can see my aim point there down to the left of me. Okay, it's going past. Okay, I'm going to turn left base. Okay, still keeping my nose right on the horizon to make sure my speed stays the same. Roll out. Okay, my landing point is just fine. Okay, I'm going to open my spoilers slightly. Okay, because I need to come down a little bit high. Okay, coming down. Okay, turning left. Okay, first I should make my call. Let's hear traffic. Grobe 48 Whiskey, left base, runway 26 left, El Tiro. Okay. Okay, and now I'm going to turn final. Okay, I'm on final. El Tiro traffic, Grobe 48 Whiskey, final, 26 left, El Tiro. Okay, now if my nose starts coming up, I'm going to lower it down a little bit to get my airspeed back. Okay, I'm going to use a little bit more spoilers to come down. I'm coming down. I'm at about the height of the windsock. Okay, I'm going to start rotating and then holding it off and flaring. Just bring that nose up just over the horizon. Just hold it. I'm not going to do anything more with the spoilers. Spoilers are fine where they're at. Okay, hold it, hold it, hold it, and I'm down. Okay, now I'm driving it like a car. I'm going to pull spoilers all the way back just to engage the wheel brake. Okay, keeping the wings level, and stop, and then the glider tips over to the side, and I'm done. Okay, so that is what a typical chair flying of a pattern tow looks like. Go from sitting in the glider not moving all the way to touchdown, and when you stop, practice your radio calls, practice your checklists as you do it. And what you're doing is you're reinforcing that, and and you're putting it into your long-term memory. So when you go to sleep, when you wake up, the next day, you're going to be ready to do your procedures, to do them properly, in order, and more quickly. And I guarantee that'll help you solo much faster than if you just go out and just kind of just fly whatever every single time. And then it doesn't cost you anything. You just have to go through your procedures a little. Okay. For more tips, please continue following and subscribing to the channel. And if you have any other questions or need help on specific items, so that way you can reach your flying goals, leave a comment down below and I will answer your questions. Thanks.